We had seen on the right hand, there are lots of similarities that we see on the left hand as well. I would point out briefly what are the important things that I see out here. And this particular line I've already mentioned in the video where I was referring to the right hand. This is the left hand. This is the line of honor. This is also seen on the right hand as well. Normally it is said that we should take a look at the right hand for males and left hand for females, but in reality we should consider both the hands to arrive at the conclusion. So this is the line for honor, position, power and respect, and it is a deep and clear line. That is the reason why the chances for success increases. I had mentioned that in the right hand the line of money is kind of broken somewhere out here at the age of 35, but in this hand what we find is, yes, there is a break, but apart from that break, like you would notice that the money line is kind of coming and reaching out here till the age of 33 or so. It is ending, new one is starting before it is ending, and that is somewhere close to the age of 30, 31. And apart from that, you would also notice that there is a line, a branch from the money line that is kind of pointing towards the area of Mars negative area. This is the area inside the lifeline. So whenever the branch from the fate line points towards the area of Mount of Mars, the money gets burned or the money gets destroyed during that particular portion of one's life. And this is before the age of 35, somewhere close to the age of 28, 29, 30. That's the age I would refer to as where few problems may arise. It doesn't mean that the person would not be earning money, but whatever the person may earn, it may get basically, the person may lose that due to some reason or the other. You would also notice that this is the heartline and there is a break on the heartline out here. Break on the heartline is a little bit negative sign. It refers to abrupt ending in a relationship or a partnership or a work that we have been doing. So in this way, it's a little bit negative, but at the same time, if we look at as such the quality of the heartline, see, each and every line is important and each and every line can be associated with money. So this is the heart line, and heart line, people generally think only the money line is going to tell regarding the money or the sun line is going to tell about the money. But my opinion is that each and every line can indicate regarding the money, and because there's just one break out here, but apart from that, this one break, the line is consistent, deep and clear, singular. This is the kind of a line a person should have, and people who have this kind of a line are likely to remain very, very highly focused, and they practice detachment. Detachment doesn't mean that they go far away from their family, friends and leave everything and go to Himalayas. It just means being in the moment without having expectation of the outcome, and such people are committed to the work that they are doing. Yes, I did say that there is a break. So whenever there's a break on the heartline, there could be some possibility where there could be some heartbreak, or there could be some abrupt ending in a relationship or a partnership or the work that the person has been doing. The headline as such, if you notice that the headline is curving a little bit downwards out here, curving of the headline more towards the amount of moon makes a person more imaginative, very good visualizer, and they are able to foresee the future. So this is a good, as well as it can be seen as a negative aspect also, because too much of imagination would make a person impractical. But if a person is doing something where imagination is required, this is where the person can benefit more. Now, if you take the length of the fingers, this finger is a little bit short. This is the finger of authority, administration, and religion and politics. And it doesn't matter if the finger is short or long. It doesn't have bearing on success. I've seen many people who have got a short Mercury finger, Jupiter finger, they also reach to a high position. But it just means that these people are not bossy. They basically don't try to be bossy over others, and they are submitting, they are submissive, and they are submitting to the others people's wishes too often. And they also kind of can reach to a high position. It need not be that you need to have a long finger of Jupiter, only then you reach to a high position. Many times, even a short finger does reach a high position, and even if you have got a long Jupiter finger, you may not reach to a high position because you are highly, highly bossy. In comparison to the first and the third finger is a little bit longer. So what it means, the first is Jupiter, the third is basically Sun finger. So it makes a person very, very risk-taking, creative, artistic. All these kind of qualities come to this particular person, and the person is very good at socializing. The finger of Mercury is a little bit short. It is not reaching the top line of the ring finger. This is the ring finger. It is not reaching the top line. So what it could mean that the person could be very good at communicating with unknown people, but when it comes to nearby people, the person may make mistakes, and the person may the distance may get created between the near and dear ones. Such people are unable to bridge the gap between the near and dear ones. The top phalange out here is a little bit longer compared to the lower phalange. Lower phalange is more to do with being a bhogi, upabhog karna, user of things. But the top phalange, whenever is a little bit longer, it basically indicates to mental stimulation. The person is seeking mental stimulation, and this is what basically excites them, and this is what is basically beneficial. Now, this was the left hand. This is the right hand. Coming back to the right hand, you would notice that there is a money triangle-like formation. Money triangle is formed by three lines. It is formed by the money line, the Mercury line, and the head line. So many people, they may have a money triangle, but the quality of money triangle may not be as good as we see in this particular case. Although in the middle there shouldn't be too many lines out here, so lesser the lines the better it is considered to be. Even then, if you find a good money triangle like formation, we can certainly say that good money possibilities arise. The reason, so some people may associate this with as luck. I would say it is more to do with many other things in your life. A stable money line means stability in money. If there were breaks, constant breaks in the money line, we would have said instability in money. Then there's a good Mercury line. Mercury basically represents good communication, calculation skill. So if it's a strong line, it means strong set of skills. So we see a reasonably strong line, which automatically indicates to strong set of skills. Then we find a stable headline. Stable headline means mental stability. You require mental stability in order to be successful. That's the reason why money triangle is considered to be a good sign. Now the money line is kind of originating on the mount of moon. Moon is basically the area for travel. This is also the area for benefits coming to such a person from females. It is also the area for trading activity and service industry and foreign countries. So all these things are likely to benefit such a person. Lady luck is likely to fall upon this particular person, and lady luck doesn't mean just the marriage. Lady luck could also mean like whatever the mother says or sister says or your wife or daughter says. If you do those things or if you follow those things, the likelihood of you gaining in your life increases. There are two money lines after between the age of 35. This is the age of 35 to the age of 53. And dual money line basically increases the possibility of more money. It increases the possibility of dual income. And don't think that it automatically means double income. It just means dual income, supporting income. So this is what basically it is. The heart line is kind of ending on the Mount of Saturn. It is better for the heart line to end on the Mount of Saturn, because Saturn is the area for money, possessions, wealth, wisdom, and responsibility. So such a person is likely to be very responsible. The person is going to be realistic, grounded, knowing their ground situations very well. It's always better to have a shorter heart line ending on Saturn instead of a longer heart line that is ending on the Mount of Jupiter, because that would make a person more idealistic and sensitive and higher expectations. So that's not what is required for success. And on the area of Mercury, I would say that there are one or two perpendicular lines. It's better to have a stronger line. Stronger line means stronger set of skills. We don't find those strong lines out here, but yet I would say that because there is this particular line that I have already indicated, Mercury, and that's the reason why good set of skills are likely to be there in such a person's life. It also appears that he has a triangle on the lifeline. Triangle on the lifeline means property. Upward lines on the lifeline pointing towards the Saturn mount is considered to be a good sign. It means gains that the person may have in his life. So these are basically considered to be good lines. Any line pointing towards the area of Saturn. And I would end my video out here. And before I end my video, I'm just taking a look what else basically I can indicate. Uh, Let me just add, this is the original money line. This is another money line that is kind of ending out here. This is ending roughly at the age of 30, 31, and a branch is kind of pointing a little bit more towards the area of Mars negative area. So this is a little bit a negative line. So there could be some dual incomes even at an early age if the person tries, and there could be gains that the person would have in his life. So I would just end my video out here, and thanks for watching. Bye and take care. Rest reading, I would be talking over the phone. Thanks. Bye. Take care.